right. Welcome to the 16th episode of the Bloomers podcast. I'm back doing a solo video, first solo video of this year. But I don't know. Today's going to be a different video. It's not going to be like my normal podcast type style. And that's just because I've been getting some people telling me that they can't focus on my videos as hard because it's so long. So to help them, I'm gonna make a video that's shorter. And it's gonna be unlike other videos, but I have something cool to talk about that I'm really interested in. So let's just get right into it. So as you guys know, I like books that are about habits. This book, The 7 Habits, so close to my heart. Freaking love this thing. Taught me so many things about life and stuff. But yeah, there's that, and then there's this book, Atomic Habits, which I'm reading right now, and I'm almost done. I have about 20 to 30 pages left, but I did come across something in it that I want to share with you today. And yeah, I think that you will probably be able to benefit from it as I have. And yeah, damn, bro, I just love this book, bro. It's a really good read. I would definitely recommend this book. Okay, this is gonna be a bit difficult to get into this, but basically, when I think about my habits, right? Like what I do often and what I do that makes me the most happy. What I do that brings me the most happiness is stuff like studying, like pursuing my own creative passions, I guess, and studying and getting a good grade, right? And then exercising and looking back and being I came from lifting this weight to now lifting this weight. I like seeing that, and I like progress, and I like to feel good. It feels good to feel good, everyone, we love good things. We love to be happy. We love to look at ourselves and just be proud. While reading these habit books, I came across a quote. I came across this one quote from Aristotle. It's he says, "We are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an act but a habit." And just thinking about that made me change the way I approached so much, and approached what I do in my life, and how when I pursue excellence, I know that it's going to come through working and through consistently doing the same thing over and over to get better at it, so that task becomes easier and I can do that thing better, So, and on that note of doing things consistently, there came a point where I was tying the idea of consistency with confidence. There's this quote from Ed Mylett, I think is his name. He was on some sort of podcast, and he was talking about the idea that we gain confidence by making promises with ourselves and fulfilling those promises. When you consistently do something, you're making a promise to yourself that you will do it, and when you achieve it, you'll feel the confidence. So when I was reading Atomic Habits, there was this one part where the author was talking about this strategy that this one person used. So I'll show you what that is. So basically, these are marbles, okay? This is what it... Okay, I think you can see that. I don't know. So basically, the guy would grab 2 jars like this, and basically he would have, let's say, I think it was 100 something marbles in one jar. And then when he would make a business call, he would put one marble into the other jar. The idea is that until this jar is empty, he can't stop making those business calls. That idea, I was just this is a cool trick. Why don't I implement this in my life? I was doing a bio assignment today, and then I had one jar on each side of my laptop, and every time I would finish, so there were 6 sections to this bio assignment. So each section was represented one marble. After one section was done, I would grab it like this. Crap, dude. I would grab the marble and just drop it in the other jar like that. So yeah, I would quantify each section with one marble, and I'd move it to the other side, and it was satisfying. I'm like, okay, I'm getting through. I'm feeling good doing this. It's like I'm looking at my progress, and then eventually, I got 5 of them in over here in one jar, and then had one left over here, and then putting that final one in was like, okay, now I'm done. And the jar doesn't lie. This is a clear representation of my progress, and this is a representation of what I have left to do. I think that you can use this in like any sort of fashion that you want, whether it's studying like how I just described, or maybe you're like doing a workout and like one marble is one set, and say you have 18 sets in total in your entire workout, so then every time you're done a set, move it into the jar. Maybe it's like reading, like if I'm reading a book and I want to finish 45 pages, and then one marble represents 5 pages, so there's endless possibilities with this. Seeing it and just knowing that I did this, it just reinforces my action, and it makes me feel confident. If you're looking at me right now like, dude, are you stupid? Like, I'm not gonna play with like marbles. Then I understand, okay? So instead of using marbles, you could just get a calendar like this, buy one from like, I don't know, Walmart or something, or you could draw one on a whiteboard if you have that, or draw one on paper. And then the idea is that with the calendar, or even something like a workout log like this one, you'll see that you've made this much progress, and you'll see the X's on the calendar, or you'll see the dates that you've done whatever it is that you're doing. You'll see those dates, and you'll be more motivated to continue the streak, or to continue doing what you've been doing, because you've already done this much. And it's satisfying to look at. Like the one I have right here is the workout log that I started last month, and I guess it came with like reading a book about habits, and it's just like, I want to have healthy habits, right? I want to be able to exercise, and not only that, I'm also want the intrinsic benefits that come with working out, like having higher energy, having reduced stress, getting better sleep. So like with this stuff, when I feel like I don't want to exercise, I come here and I look at this and I'm just like, okay, I have to continue, because I've already come so far. To some people this might be like, dude, you suck, like you've done nothing. And to other people you might be like, damn, this guy's actually, working out. I've struggled so long with this, like with staying consistent with working out. Like it's been crazy, dude. Like I remember I got like a gym membership when I was in like grade 9. I would go only on like the weekends, and because I couldn't drive myself, I didn't have a gym near like my school or anything. I was just like, it was like twice or once a week, and I was paying like $60. Like, what the hell are you doing? But like I just, even in high school, I was never consistent with it. And it's only until now that like I've started to work out at home with equipment, and I'm making a list of it, that I'm being motivated to continue. And it's just because I forced myself to do like those first like 6 times. I like really had to force myself, but now it just comes naturally. I'm just like, I've done so much that I can do more. And like even with like the calendar, right? Let's say you want to learn how to like play the piano, and like you want to practice every other day. So you would X out all those days, and then like when you look at it, you'll feel motivated to continue learning because you've already come so far. The idea of this with my example with exercise, or like with this like playing piano, you're not focused on the idea of mastering the piano or becoming extremely buff. The whole focus is keeping the streak alive, and to work on the process rather than the result. Like obviously the result will come if you keep on doing it, but the way to continue and to stay consistent is to keep that streak going. And I just think that, looking at like these jars, and like while I'm studying and I'm just looking at this one and seeing like, damn, it really moved all from this one to this one. Or like when I look at my workout log and I'm just like, I did all those days, I'm just like, damn, like I put in the work. And that idea that like I did that just contributes to my confidence. And I feel like I can handle more, and I feel like I'm more capable. It's just these small victories for me, man. Um, I think that is really how you can stay happy in life and you can feel achieved and you can feel like you've done a lot, is to take advantage of like little things and to do, because like this stuff seems trivial, it seems dumb, but like tracking this stuff, at least for me, this is just my opinion here, I feel like it's really benefited me and I feel like it's really contributing to my happiness and to my confidence, and it might for you. You know, it might not be for everybody, it might not be something that everyone should do, or you know, I'm not trying to force it on you, but I think it's worth a shot. I think it's worth trying out, especially with working out. I know there's like people with Apple Watches. A lot of people with Apple Watches that I know, they are like very consistent with working out, and I think that has to do with the whole idea of it being tracked. How it shows how many calories you've burned. You know, like the wheel thing, or like it shows you how many days in a row you've exercised, or it shows you how many days you've exercised in general. It's just a different version of what this is. I think that the idea of looking back and being proud, that just makes us feel good. And that's like one of the biggest motivations for me why I do things. So when I can quantify it and then like look at it, it makes me feel good. And you know, there might be someone out there watching right now who needs this, because I know I definitely needed this. You know, if I could have applied this strategy to myself throughout my years of high school, I would have had a more fit body right now, and I would have been, you know, I had more muscles than I do now, and I would have studied and had fun while studying, because this is like, it's like an extra layer of fun. Like, you know how we listen to music while we exercise or while we study, this is kind of like that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Just this really short, quick video. I thought I'd change it up a bit, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you could learn something from this. Again, it seems trivial, it seems stupid. Honestly, I think it's really cool. I think it's definitely helped me a lot. So yeah, thanks for watching.